You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So
mostly classic TV, especially
but
bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Hey. Welcome to Destroy All Movies. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Today's the duel. Just before we fucking get started.
Wait,
just so you know.
First duel?
No, it's the last one. Actually.
Oh, the last duel.
The last duel, that's right. I don't know why it was called the last duel. There was only one duel in it.
Exactly.
Because it was the last of the era. It used to happen a lot.
Oh, so yeah, because they mentioned in the movie they didn't duel that much anymore.
Wow.
They say, "Oh, we haven't dueled in like a."
Dueling is so passe.
I think it was like 6 years.
Yeah.
Yes, the Ridley Scott film, The Duel. We're also going to talk about was it the 4th episode of The Mandalorian? I mean
Boba Fett.
The Boba Fett.
I think it was 5 last week.
5.
Yeah.
Yes. The 5th episode of the book of Boba Fett, featuring the Mandalorian.
Yeah, not a lot of Boba Fett.
No Boba Fett.
So, how's everyone been doing?
Not bad. Been busy.
Been pretty good. Went to Disneyland yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
Disneyland.
Finally got to see the new Star Wars land.
Oh, yeah. How was it? I heard it's fucking
Awesome.
amazing.
It really is. It was great. So much detail everywhere.
It would be
And,
better if they didn't let kids in.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna get me to go to Disney, but like a half hour before they close.
Well, you always go like a school, like
yeah,
a
that's why we went
school
yesterday.
day.
Yeah.
We had free passes from a friend and picked yesterday because there's a website called isitpacked.com.
Oh, no kidding.
And it tells you traditionally the good days to go, basically.
So like Tuesday at like 1:30.
We got there around 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just yesterday. It was Tuesday, yeah.
So tell us about it. What did you do? Did you make a lightsaber? Did you go see droids? Did you make a droid?
I went into
They're
those
pretty
shops,
pricey.
but I didn't make, no. I'm not that nerdy.
I'm not spending like fucking $300 to make my own lightsaber. Those days are over.
I think it's like 100.
No.
It's like 300?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I didn't even look at the prices. I'm like, no, this is not happening.
Andy took his kids this year or last year to Disney, and it was like $225 to start.
Oh my God.
Lightsaber.
And then you add on stuff?
Yeah, it was like
That's fucking
$225 to
ridiculous.
start.
I didn't even look at the prices.
Well, that's like the reviews for that Star Wars hotel. Everyone's saying how lame it is.
Right.
They're going like for $2,000 or whatever it cost for 2 days there.
Right.
He said,
Wow.
it should be better than it is.
Yeah.
$2,000.
Yeah. So it was like, all right, but if you were to make your own lightsaber, what color would you go with?
Oh, I kind of liked the white at the end of
Ahsoka's?
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker was
she had
yellow.
It was yellow. Oh, where did I see a white one? It was so good.
Ahsoka has
Yeah,
white
she had the white.
lightsabers.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool looking.
I can't. I got to go with green.
I'd go yellow only because of Plo Koon.
Oh, that's right. Plu Clune. We used to love playing that dude.
Hell yeah.
In the PlayStation game.
Yep.
Ignite the green.
Fucking Plu Clune.
The Rise of the Resistance ride.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Is that the one where you're in the Falcon?
No, you're in a transport.
Oh, you're in the transport.
The
right?
Falcon one's okay. That was fun,
but you're in like a stormtrooper transport, right? Something like that.
It's kind of like Haunted Mansion where you're walking around at first,
right,
and then you get in a transport,
right,
and things don't go well.
Well, I remember.
I don't want to spoil it.
I remember Star Tours.
Yeah, I went on Star Tours again. Yeah, great.
And but that was back when they had MGM Studios, like in Florida. They had Star Tours was the Star Wars attraction. And I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, most of the simulator rides. You know, the only simulator ride I hated, that was Back to the Future, because that thing shook so violently. I had to like hold myself against the backrest of the
These
thing,
too.
or else because it was hurting my back.
Yeah, me too.
And I said, "This is ridiculous. Why is this ride trying to kill me?"
I generally lean forward and not even touch the backrest because they're not soft and it bounces the shit out of you.
Yeah.
So
I've never been.
Yeah.
Star Tours is way updated also, but that was 2-3 years ago. But no, 3-4 years ago.
They still got that crazy droid driving the ship.
It used to be Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, was it?
It was. Now it's C-3PO.
I like it when she goes bah, 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 bah.
Well, the
Paul Rubens, if you will.
Did you ever go on? In Vegas the Star Trek experience?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That was really cool.
The transporter thing was cool, where you're in the room.
Boy, that's been a long time.
You're in the room. They say, okay, you're gonna get transported, and then there's like lights flashing, and they blow in a lot of air, and then all of a sudden, you're on the bridge of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a special on how that room changes without you knowing it's changing, and how the floor you're standing on looks different. They say because it looks different if it's lit from above, it looks one way. When it's lit from below, it looks another way.
Very cool.
So I said,
does the room change by just spinning it?
It like walls move. Like you don't move, but the walls move, and then all of a sudden you're in a much bigger room on the on the bridge of the Enterprise.
Yeah, that was cool. I do remember that. That was awesome.
So, did you see the Falcon, full-size Falcon?
It's amazing.
Do you get to go in it?
No.
Fucking.
But once you go on that ride, it's kind of like you are in it, but you're not in that actual full-size model.
Like I just want to go in it, and then I could leave.
The hallways of the ride are very Millennium Falcon like. Pretty cool.
I'm just saying, if I see a full-size, I'll probably shed a tear.
It was really well done. And then when you're waiting in line for the ride, you see it from above and all different angles. It's really cool.
Wow.
It would be a dream for just seeing it in the preview of The Force Awakens. When they released that trailer, and then the Falcon appeared.
The rectangle.
Yeah. My wife was watching me watch that, and she said she couldn't believe what I looked like when the Falcon appeared, because I just went like, oh shit.
It really was great.
So Carl gives a thumbs up to Disney World's Star Wars. What do they call it?
Star Wars Experience?
Something right? Outpost?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't even know.
Did you go to that Avengers thing? Avengers Campus?
No, but I've been on that. Used to be the Twilight Zone up and down thing. It's weird. It's Tuesday, so the whole place shuts down like 7 p.m. So we missed a lot, but
it was free tickets. You can't sneeze at that.
Yeah, my guy's been painting Disney for 40 years and got his tickets.
Nice.
You know, the job I want is when they were building that Star Wars land.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he was there.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying when they were building that Star Wars land, like in Florida and stuff, people would send drones over to try to get a look. And guys with net guns would shoot them down.
Sweet.
That's a cool job.
That job I want.
That'd be a great job.
Yeah.
There was tons of detail, like what's the creature that pops out of the trash compactor?
I forget what it's called.
The one-eyed snake that got Luke.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
We went to the restroom and I was standing outside waiting for Crazy Vanessa, and there was this tube full of water right next to me where I was standing, and it started going bloop, 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 bloop. And then I came out.
Oh, wow.
And looked around, I was
cool.
like, awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I was waiting for you to say it came out of the urinal.
Yeah, that's
Even better.
he's taking a poop. It tickles his ass.
So she came out and I made her wait until it happened again. I was like, look. It was really cool.
All right. Well, Star Wars Land. Someday I will be there.
It's a good time to go.
I'm giving it 90 minutes.
All right. Well, let's get into a little what we're watching. Boba Fett.
It was The Mandalorian. It wasn't even Boba Fett.
Right. I was sitting there and I was saying, oh, the Boba Fett. He's gonna hook up with Boba Fett later.
I can't believe they did this. It's so weird.
Instead, it was an entire Mandalorian episode where half of it was them rebuilding a Naboo fighter. I'm going, okay, could we get on with this?
Yeah. This was spackle. This was a lot of filler.
This is like a clip show.
Yeah.
In a normal series.
It's a completely inappropriate chip for him to have.
Exactly. What is he going to do with that thing? Where is he putting?
Where's Grogu? Where's the bodies? Or
where is he going to put his bounties?
Right.
But you said, where's Grogu? I think Mark Bernardin brought it up on what's his face's show, Kevin Smith and Mark Bernardin's show, that she made a point to say that she removed stuff from the droid compartment.
Yeah.
But he also said he returned Grogu to.
Yeah, but he's going to get. I bet you he goes and gets Grogu. I bet you that Grogu's going to be sitting in that droid dome.
And he has a dark saber. That would be adorable. he also has the.
Be adorable. That would be adorable.
It would be.
Jesus
but he
Christ.
also has a dark saber, which presumably he lifted off Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won it. Remember?
We don't see any of that.
Yeah, he knocked him over and took it from him.
It
was in the last episode of the series.
That's right.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, remember Bo-Katan was supposed to beat him, but he got it instead, and she's all pissed off because Mando has it.
Yeah,
that's right. Okay.
But at least they showed that he doesn't know how to use it.
Right.
Like Jedi know how to use lightsabers without cutting themselves.
Right.
Ordinary people shouldn't be. That's not a weapon ordinary people should be able to use.
Right.
Without cutting their own arm off.
Yeah.
And why would he tell Gold Helmet?
Don't know the name, but
that he took his helmet off?
Yeah. Like, who was there? Did you take your helmet? No.
Nope.
Nope.
No. Did you take your helmet off? That guy's a liar.
Yeah.
What guy?
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. I mentioned
that guy's a liar. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's a helmet?
Yeah. What the hell? I was hot and I was hungry.
Of course I took it off.
Yeah, I had to eat.
I was sweaty. And
Yeah.
So it's like never take it off? How do you eat?
No, he said he takes it off. Like when in an
When he's
early
alone.
episode of The Mandalorian, someone said, "When was the last time you took your helmet off?" He goes,
I remember
last night." You know?
Yeah.
Like he's allowed to take it off as long as no one sees him.
Right.
So how do the other ones eat?
No.
No, they can take their helmet off and eat,
Oh,
but they can't. They got to eat alone.
but they can't see
Just
have anyone looking at them.
Like they can't
No.
go to Denny's.
They could get something like a chocolate shake because
Yeah.
the straw will
Because
fit
the
up
bit-
there.
He just has a crazy straw that sits underneath.
Crazy straw.
He's just walking around with a galactic Slurpee.
like I was yesterday.
Yeah. I'm like, man, I love these galactic Slurpees. Ooh, I got a brain freeze. It would be great if he like went to one of his bounties and he was just like drinking a fucking Slurpee. I could take you in hot. Or I could take you in
It's so cold. It's so cold.
just feel like or I could take you in cold. I could take you in warm. Or I could take you in cold. Ooh, brain freeze.
If I remember right, the only thing he took off his helmet with was that IG-88 bot.
Yeah.
You remember wrong.
No, when he was
When he was with Bill Burr, he took it off,
Yeah.
and he took it off for Grogu.
Yeah.
Oh, he totally did.
But the other Mando broads can take it off. The other clan.
Yeah, but they're not part of his like orthodox set.
Whatever.
That's why they
Take
were
off your
saying
helmet.
they were like calling him like a religious nut.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you're one of them.
Yeah. Well, like just tell Gold Helmet to be like, you got to relax a little.
Yeah.
Like maybe you got a fucked up grill, but I don't. Like I don't need to.
I actually look good. They
I look
told me
good.
once they took the helmet off, they said,
They're like,
"Ooh,
man, you got a nice smile.
you look like a movie star."
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some guy named Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
You look just like him.
Yeah. Just because you look like a gung dart don't mean the.
And they called him by his real name, not
Which
the
was?
Mandalorian. They called him
Oh.
Jin Djarin or something like that.
Yeah, gin tonic.
Jin,
Who's he?
All
He's
right.
gin tonic.
hey, Gin Tonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could have done without the half hour of talking about put the opti thruster in and turn it in. They gave him like a nitrous oxide button.
Right.
so he can.
It was like an episode. It was like watching fucking Fast Mando. That's what this was. Yeah. He got a fucking 10-second ship.
Can't really go anywhere, but you can go there fast.
And if he took off like he took off, man, he would have been a fucking ink stain on the back of that seat.
Right. Well, it's a
Unless
tight
they have
cockpit, it
those
should be.
things like in Star Trek, what do they call them? Inertial
Seat-
dampers.
Seatbelts.
Wow.
The things that keep you from getting squished when you go real fast.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Star Trek had to make up some device that said why when they go to warp that they don't die.
Yeah.
We have been out nerded again, Richie.
Yes, we have.
I can't even respond to that.
Right.
Well, I remember listening to a Battlestar Galactica podcast with Ronald D. Moore because he used to do like a commentary for every episode.
Great show.
And he talked about the episode where Starbuck crash lands on this planet and they're flying around trying to find her. And he said, if this was Star Trek, we'd have to write a page of dialogue. He said,
Yeah.
if this was Star Trek, the Enterprise would use its magic sensors, pinpoint her location, and beam her aboard. He said, so we used to have to write a page of dialogue on why we can't do that. there's some multiphasic radiation that's stopping our sensors from working, and
Right.
yeah. Carly, you building a model?
So this show was to
Charger.
Basically,
I have no idea. It didn't show us anything.
Well, no. Well, it showed that he's still the Black Saber wielder,
right?
Because what do we call it? The Rock there wanted to take it for his clan. Well, which I don't understand, because I was like, "Oh, my clan." So I thought you were all one. Like you're all you're a clan.
Yeah, it's I guess not.
No.
Guess.
So it's very confusing with the clan thing. Like, oh, well, my clan, well, our clan takes off our helmet. Why? Because we're not idiots. That's why. Because you got to, because it's not practical.
We like breathing. We like getting some fresh air every once in a while.
Yeah, I like to eat potato chips, and I can't do that when I have to have a fucking mask on. Like, I can't go to fucking IHOP and get all you can eat pancakes. Sitting there with my back to everybody.
Yeah, but Mando, you gotta understand, you really can't eat that many. That's how they get you.
That is how they get you.
You think you can eat a lot of pancakes, but after 3 or 4, you go, "Oh, there's too many pancakes. I can't keep eating these."
I don't think I could do more than 3.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's dumb. Did you take her helmet? Yeah,
I did.
I did. Why? Because I'm not an idiot. And why are you down in the steam tunnel, you weirdo?
Yeah. But he did have her make like a little, like a Beskar chainmail outfit for Grogu.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that huge staff that got melted down can make a ton of shit. Not just a little fucking Grogu vest.
It was pretty skinny.
But did you
the size of Grogu
when he ties that neckerchief? The thing looks like Grogu.
Yeah,
like the ears.
Yes.
Yes. But he's like, he's making him a Last Duel fucking.
Yeah, he's making him an outfit. No one can cut the little kid with a lightsaber.
Yeah,
but you can pull it off and smash someone's face with it.
Yeah.
Like in the Last Duel.
Like in the Last Duel.
Yeah, he's like, you can, he'll look very emo.
So here's my question: when he says, when what's her face?
Gold helmet.
Amy Sedaris.
Oh yeah.
What's her
Amy?
What's her real
Amy
name?
Sedaris.
No. Mando.
May.
Boba Fett's right hand lady.
Oh.
She played May in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Also in. Nope, she's not. I thought she was in Battlestar Galactica.
No, she wasn't in Battlestar Galactica.
Never mind. I take it back.
Yeah. When she comes to him and says, "Hey, Boba Fett needs his muscle," and he goes, "Yeah, no problem. It's on the house." But he says, I gotta go see Grogu first.
Right.
So is that going to continue in the next episode, or is that going to continue in the first episode of the 3rd season of Mandalorian?
Has to be Mando. They can't just keep bringing Mando back.
But I'm saying, when is Mando gonna be with Boba Fett?
In Mandalorian.
Yeah, so we gotta wait till the Mandalorian for the Boba Fett episode of the Mandalorian.
Yes. It's gonna be a lot of crossover, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I don't have a problem with it, but
make the episode better. That's what I say. This seemed like filler.
Yeah, this was to appease Tracy Ullman's contract and give her some more comedic.
Who's Tracy Ullman? Tracy Ullman's not in this. Amy Sedaris.
Oh, sorry, Amy Sedaris.
Carl said her name 15 times, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the Tracy Ullman lookalike.
She does look. No,
she does
makeup,
too look
she
like.
does look like
She does
Tracy
look like
Ullman.
Tracy Ullman.
Don't worry,
Ullman
Carl. I'll get side by side pictures and send.
If you look at an old Tracy Ullman show picture when like before The Simpsons came out, like fucking 30 years ago, that's Tracy Ullman.
Pretty much. I agree. It does look like Tracy.
That's why I was just like Tracy Ullman there.
Tracy Ullman was in the new Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yes.
Season.
Yeah, she's 100 years old now.
But funny.
Oh, she's still funny, but
yeah,
she was really funny in it.
Yeah, look at old pictures of Tracy Ullman. You'll be like, holy shit.
So besides Mando,
cleared my web browser on that one.
So besides, well, you know when people know you're looking at pictures of Tracy Ullman.
Yeah, I think I was like, what's up with you and Tracy Ullman?
What do you got something for Tracy Ullman?
Carl, we need to talk. Your boss brings you in like, Carl, we noticed some traffic on your computer. A lot of Tracy Ullman, and none of it's porn. He goes, and none of it's porn, which is odd.
Just young Tracy Ullman. Why do you keep
young Tracy Ullman?
Tracy Ullman.
What are you into Australian girls?
Oh God, that's so fucking funny.
So, have we watched anything else? I've watched that and football.
I definitely
great football again.
Let's see. Resident Alien.
Oh, you finally saw it, but
still going.
Is it?
You mentioned it last week.
Say it again.
Is it still good?
Oh, it's great. Super funny. So
you mentioned it last week. Are all the episodes out now?
Well, the first season, but the second season just came out.
It's just one a week again.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wait.
Yep.
I finished Hawkeye.
Oh, so
there you go.
It's good. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. That's not the best picture of her.
No, but I'm saying that's Tracy Ullman.
I guess.
Find a picture that looks like the way Amy Sedaris looks in that makeup, because she did do characters that look like that.
That's a better one.
Yeah, I see it, but
yeah,
it's unnecessary. But
so,
well, I don't want you to get in trouble.
So, Carl liked Hawkeye, as I told you everyone would.
Yeah,
Oh, I was always gonna watch it. I just was putting it off.
Like I said, it made me like the character better, that he wasn't a superhero. Like he was just a normal dude with hearing problems.
Yeah.
And I like that he didn't like the play. I would have walked out too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid.
That was the dumbest shit.
It's kind of funny. Rogers the musical.
So I try to watch What If today.
I'm telling you, it's rough. It's rough.
Yeah.
I was just when I was watching, I was like, who gives a shit? Like, who cares? Like, this wasn't.
Well,
it's not great.
But the thing is, like, that comic, What If?
Right.
I used to love that comic.
Yeah.
You know, when it came out.
Right.
But but the thing is, and I think someone pointed it out, and I think it was a voice actor who pointed it out. These people are actors, but they're not voice actors. It's a different performance,
right,
when you're doing voice acting than when you're acting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was a lot of what I didn't like about it was the voice acting. I'm saying, none of this sounds natural. None of this, it sounds like they're reading lines.
Right. Right.
And they're sitting in a booth. They don't even have to remember.
That's why the voice, I don't know which voice actor it was, but he basically said, it's different. It's different skill set to do that. Because
Black Panther might have been on his last legs of life.
Yeah,
when he was
exactly.
Doing it.
Yeah.
But it was like during that documentary, I Know That Voice, all about voice acting.
Ooh, I like that. I want to watch that.
Oh, it's great. It's great. And it's funny because one of the voice actors says, Yeah, a lot of people can do an impression of Porky Pig or an impression of Bugs Bunny and sound really good.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but be Bugs Bunny sad, be Bugs Bunny happy, be Bugs Bunny excited. That's voice acting. And my favorite part,
I could do that shit.
Yeah, and my favorite part is Tom Hanks' brother.
I was just gonna bring that up. Tom Hanks'
brother plays Woody on the
cartoon.
Yeah, like a Disney.
Like the DVD ones.
Yeah, the DVD ones. That's Tom Hanks' brother doing Woody, not Tom Hanks. And he sits there and he goes, well, he said, like, this isn't Tom Hanks. And then he just says, like, hey, here, right here. That's Tom Hanks. And he sounds exactly like Tom Hanks at that point.
Yeah. But it's funny. Yeah. So, like, all the toys and stuff that have the voice, that's it. That's Tom Hanks' brother.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Huh. Good. He's working. Good for him.
And it's funny because he's done a bunch of voice stuff. So when Disney was talking about, hey Tom, would you do this? He goes, no, get my brother to do it. He's better at it.
Like, no, he's not doing it.
Yeah.
And seriously, like, because he was like, oh, this toy, you pull it and it says a couple things. He goes, yeah, that's all my brother. He goes, that's not me. He goes, my brother does it. He goes, he's better at it. He's like,
because he's a professional voice actor.
Yeah, that's what he does. It's like, he's better at it. So
yeah, so I think that was on Netflix or something, Carl. It's really a good watch, that documentary.
Who's J. Jonah Jameson? I can't remember his name right now.
Oh,
won the Oscar for Whiplash.
Oh, what's his face? J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons is in Invincible.
Yeah.
I think he does a spectacular job in that.
Well, yeah, but he's done voiceover work for years. Yeah. He's the yellow M&M.
Yeah, he's the yellow M&M
on those commercials.
He's so good in that show.
The goofy sounding M&M, that's him.
Yep.
I thought he was incredible.
And he was in The Accountant.
Yeah.
He was in The Accountant? I don't remember The Accountant that well. I remember.
Oh.
It's also not a voiceover.
I know.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of shit.
I was just going to say.
Who else was in The Accountant?
Ben Affleck.
You saying Ben Affleck was in The Accountant? What else was he in?
Good Will
Last Duel.
Yeah.
He was in The Last Duel.
Yeah. Doing his best fucking Jason Bateman.
He was Ben Affleck in this.
No shit. That's what I mean. Like, he was doing, like, they're like, Ben, you don't even have to fucking act because your Boston accent was coming out the whole fucking thing. Take off your fucking pants.
Well, what kills me, The Last Duel. Well, let's get into it. The Last Duel, a Ridley Scott film, screenplay by Nicole Holofencer, Ben Affleck, and Matt Damon.
Mm-hmm.
Based on The Last Duel, a true story by combat in medieval France by Eric Jaeger. Starred Matt Damon, Adam Driver, Jodie Comer, and Ben Affleck. Jodie Comer, of course, remember, we just recently saw her in Free Guy.
Yeah.
She was Molotov Girl.
Yeah. She's cute. She was cutie.
She's cutie patootie.
She's cutie.
Can't have children, though.
Well, she can. She had a kid.
Oh, yeah, but not by... yeah. Go ahead.
So I want to announce my new policy.
90 minutes.
I would say 90 minutes.
90 minutes. Because if I picked the correct 90 minutes to watch of this movie, I would have liked it.
See, you guys fuck with me all the time when I say I'm giving you fucking 90 minutes. Enough with this fucking bullshit.
Tell me you loved it, Carl. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of movies where I've got to watch a rape of a woman from 3 different perspectives.
Yeah.
I say I don't need to see this again. I really don't want to see that again.
Right.
This movie just made me sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, some movies are supposed to make you sad.
No. Sad as in I wish I wasn't watching this.
Yeah.
Not sad is in, oh gee whiz, that's a sad thing that happened at the end, and I'd like
they could have had the sounds and the door closed and had the same effect that she was raped.
Yeah, I understand she was raped. In fact, I would have liked it better if we didn't see it at all and left it completely ambiguous.
That's my point. Like they closed the door and you just heard, you heard her scream, not see it.
It was kind of brutal.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Adam Driver just closed the door and that's all you saw, but you heard her say no.
But even in the so-called good one, it was brutal and horrible.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I
didn't get that part.
Yeah. Like how many times?
From his point of view, it's still still brutal.
Exactly.
Yeah, I raped her. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't need to see 3 O faces.
Yeah, I like Adam Driver. I think he's a fine actor. I didn't need to see him orgasm 3 times.
That's what I mean. I didn't need to. Oh yeah.
Well,
I didn't.
You don't see it in Matt Damon's.
Right in the Jean Le Courage.
So you only see it twice, really.
Yeah, but
still. You guys keep saying 3, but
I only saw it once.
Plus, because you watched only
90 minutes. That was it.
So how come? Oh, okay. This takes place in France,
right?
13 France.
All these dudes are Frenchmen, yet there's not a single fucking French accent in the whole thing.
They should have got fucking Gerard Depardieu. At least throw him in. Be like, as an old guy.
Or Jean Reno.
Yeah, he's alive. I don't think Depardieu's alive.
I'm sure he is.
No, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Really?
Yeah.
When did he die?
So.
A while ago.
He was in the last holiday.
Richie, that movie was like 20 years ago.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure John Reno's alive.
I'm gonna have to look that up now.
The last holiday? I'm pretty sure that was recent.
Gerard Depardieu.
He died like 15 years ago.
So this starts off and it tells you you're going to see the same story 3 times. You're going to see it from the perspective of Jean de Courage, or Courage's, Jacques Legris, which is Adam Driver, and Marguerite de Courage.
He
Jodie
is
Comer,
alive.
who plays what? He is alive?
73 years old.
Good
He's
God.
alive. Oh, model.
I don't know why we both thought that.
Oh my God. That's a picture of him. He's missing a tooth.
He is French. No,
he looks happy.
It's not missing. It's just all fucked up.
Yeah.
He looks happy.
He didn't have enough scratch to get that fixed?
I guess.
That's my boy right there.
Oh my goodness.
No wonder why he's not in movies. He ate himself.
He ate the other 2 Musketeers.
A lot of 3 Musketeers. Oh my God. Yeah, he's not dead.
I don't know why we both thought that, but there we are.
Oh, yeah. He's dead. He's dead to me.
He's dead to me. His acting career is dead. Anyway.
Oh.
So it opens up. Matt Damon comes back from war.
Matt Damon.
And he's just a pretty sad sack guy.
He is a miserable prick in this, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, none of them are likable.
No.
Nope.
I didn't, Ben Affleck was all right.
What? He was a prick.
All he wanted to do is have a good time, though. That's all.
That's what I'm talking about.
He wasn't like
have a good time.
Super mean to people. He just wanted to have a good time.
He just wanted to have kids and fucking we'll fucking see what happens. And
Affleck didn't kneel close enough to him, and he was like, "Closer."
Yeah, but still, he's like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah.
He's a dick.
Well, he didn't like that, like Courage. Would you? Would you like that dude?
He was and he like told him, he goes, "You're a moody motherfucker. Like, man, lighten up. Go in the room."
Well, because he's basically telling Adam Driver, that dude just brings me down. He harshes my buzz. He
did. Yeah. He's like, I'm not going to hang out with him anymore. Fucking.
He's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. He's not fun. So why would I want to be around him?
Right. Yeah. Ever since he became super smart and all those books, he's just fucking miserable now. Like
harshing my Mel.
Yeah. Like Ben Affleck, he was never mean to anybody. He was just like, let's fuck these broads and see what happens. Drink some wine, eat some cheese.
He wasn't even mean to the people that owed him money. He had to get Adam Driver to be mean because he's going,
it's not my gig.
My things. I like having a good time, pal.
I like having a good. Yeah. Well, you go collect the money. Why? It's not my thing. You have that look of like you're an asshole. Like me, come on.
I'm not an asshole. That's why no one gives me the money they owe me.
Yeah,
because
if you were more of an asshole, they pay you. Like,
I fall for their sob stories.
Yeah,
it's like, oh yeah, because he used the same thing. Yeah, well, the play, it's tough, and I can't keep people employed.
Yeah. But I gotta, I spent a lot of money on dyeing my Van Dyke.
That. Have you ever seen anyone naturally have that color?
No.
So, like, when Matt Damon says, like, dude, like, what's your problem? I was supposed to be the captain of the whatever. And he goes,
you're boring.
He said, why the hell would it? He goes, you married a traitor. You married the daughter of a traitor. You try to sue me.
Every 5 minutes you're suing me.
You're trying to sue me for something you didn't own.
Yeah. It was promised. Your ass was promised. Promised. Go get laid. What's wrong with you? Yeah, he did. Like, that's why I like.
And he didn't try to kill the guy or do anything like Longshanks, like, underhanded, like in Braveheart. You know?
It's true. He could have snapped his fingers and just had him killed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he just said, "I don't want to be around you."
Yeah, you're not cool, dude. I keep telling you that even then mullets were not cool. You got a fucking mullet. No one wants to hang out with you.
And Adam Driver's going, he's really mullet. Adam Driver's like, he's really a good guy. Mullet. He goes, man, I'm telling you, the guy's a buzzkill.
Yeah.
Why do you want to be near that guy?
No, he's a good guy. No, he's really not. He's just like, he mopes a lot. He's mopey.
We all knew this guy in high school where, can I come to the party?
No.
It's next weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, that party was canceled.
Yeah. Their parents didn't go out of town. Sorry.
Yeah, like that. So he shows up at the party and he goes, "Hey, we're all having a good time. Why don't you sit down and have a good time too?" He still can't even do that.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, just drink some wine. Look, we got wine over there. We can see bitches that just take you in the back and you can have your way with them. Like they're ready for you. Like, take off your pants. Like Adam Driver takes off his pants right away. He was like, I get it.
These are fair points.
Ben Affleck was like, dude, you're always in here fucking burning the fucking candlelight and just come hang out and fuck with us. Like, come on. Enough with this, oh, I can't get my work done. You'll get it done later. I got broads. I got cheese.
I got to practice my trumpet.
Yeah.
We make good cheese here in France.
Dude, we got good cheese. Those cheese wenches. We're going to fuck the cheese wenches. It'd be awesome.
The cheese wenches.
Yeah.
There probably were cheese wenches.
Yeah, they got the fucking cheese wenches. Come on, it's going to be great. Yeah, some dude's going to juggle later.
How do I know which ones are the cheese wenches? They're carrying cheese.
They're carrying the cheese. See, he's not allowed to come. Yeah. Come on, dude. There's going to be jugglers. It's going to be awesome.
So he takes a fancy to this guy who was kind of a trader's daughter. Right. And, he takes a fancy to the daughter, not the guy.
Right.
And he wants, as part of the dowry, he wants this nice piece of land. And the dad says, sorry.
Yeah.
I had to give that to Prince Happy-Go-Lucky or Baron or whatever the hell he was.
Prince Happy-Go-Lucky. Yeah. Prince fuck a lot over there. You know.
I think it was Captain.
Yeah.
No, he was a baron or something.
Yeah.
Wait, I got it here somewhere.
He was the cousin of the king. He was a
count.
prince.
He was a count.
Yeah.
Count Pierre de Alençon.
Yeah. Count fuck a lot.
Which he does.
Yeah.
He lives up to his name.
He did. He was just like, I don't got time to go get money from these people. Yeah. I got 3 cheese wenches.
So
and a milkmaid.
So he says, sorry, that piece of land got taken. It was given to Legree by the count there.
Right.
And then so he goes, what? But that's right. That should be rightfully mine, blah, blah, blah. Another mistake.
Yeah.
It's like, just let it lay, dude. Just let it lay.
He complained. All he did in this movie was complain.
That's it. He did. And he tells his wife, well, I have some influence. No, you don't, dude. Face facts.
Yeah, you have no influence.
You have no influence.
She's like, dude, no one likes you.
I don't even really like you much.
Yeah, I don't like him. Looking at Adam Driver. Look at his haircut and look at your haircut. Do the math.
Yeah, he has a good, cool haircut.
He has a good, cool haircut. You have a fucked up mullet. Looks like you got soup with that. Like,
and that guy, he can use a lightsaber power.
Yeah. Like he's taller than you. He's way cooler.
When they did the duel and they had the rules, like you can't use like supernatural weapons or anything like that, I was figuring Kylo Ren's lightsaber was out of the picture at that point. Oh, okay, shit, I can't use that one.
So at the end, was there a duel?
Of course there was a duel.
Okay.
Yes, dumbass.
We told you to watch the duel. It only lasted 20 minutes.
I said you can skip to 15, 20 minutes.
I actually did watch the duel. I fast forwarded the rest of the nightmare and just watched the duel.
Well, normally I would say, come on, man, you should have watched the picture.
Right.
Normally.
Right.
But in this case, you fast forwarding and that stuff.
Yeah.
Probably didn't matter.
No. I just fast forward to the duel. And I got to say, I guess this was a true story, right? Based on a true story?
Based on a true story, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I was bummed that Matt Damon won.
Well, they also went real heavy-handed with allegories to current situations with women and not believing their stories of assault. And the guy that says, well, if she didn't orgasm, then you couldn't be a baby. That's just science.
When he said that, that fucking made me laugh fucking hard.
But a congressman said that.
Oh, I know, but that's what I mean. Like that's something you hear at an Anchorman. That's science.
No, but I mean, someone in real life said that. A congressman said that.
Oh,
that if a woman is raped, that just shuts down.
Oh,
yep. Oh, they did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They threw that in as a reflection of it, but it was pretty heavy-handed. It was too obvious.
Did anybody call that guy an idiot?
Well, now they do, but
no. Like at that time, like no. Did anybody say, can I just say one thing? What? You're a fucking idiot.
You're a moron, dude.
You are the dumbest man.
I wish they had. Well, a lot of people did post it,
but the thing,
not on the spot.
Well, if they don't have an orgasm, you can't do that. That's just science. No, that's not science, dummy.
And what killed me is at the end, and I was, she's sitting on that thing, and I didn't realize at first that that's the thing they're just going to light on fire if Matt Damon died.
Immediately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it had all those hay bales stuck to it and stuff. They were just going to light that bad boy up.
Just straight away. Oh wow.
Listen, if I was losing that duel, I would have fucking found some sort of fucking igniter. Because if I'm going, she's going too.
What does she do?
No, like if I'm losing that duel, like if I was Adam Driver, like if I'm losing that duel, like you gotta. I'm lining that shit up.
Oh, God spoke. Boom.
Yep. God spoke. Look at that. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Well, he definitely lost that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that duel dragged on too.
Ugh.
That was a long duel.
I thought it was sweet.
Yeah, but still, like I get it. Like
it's like Ridley Scott. He's like 85 years old at the.
Yeah, he's another one. He's another fucking director that everybody's afraid to say no to.
Yeah, he loves his work so much, none of it can get cut.
Yeah. Oh no, it should be. Yeah. What's wrong? It's 4 hours and 15 minutes. What's wrong with that?
2.5 hours.
Oh, a duel, 20-minute duel. It should have been over when they stabbed each other with their lances.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So
I thought it was really well shot. Whatever.
But
I would have brought in some batarangs or something. You know, some like distance weapon.
Well, it's funny because like when Matt Damon got stabbed in the leg.
Yeah.
I thought that cut his artery.
So did I. He was bleeding pretty bad from that.
I was like, he's done. I was like, that was a quick duel.
Yeah, I thought he was going to bleed out from that too. I said, wouldn't that be a kick in the head that he's about to kill Adam Driver and then keels over dead?
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. I was really hoping for him to die.
He was a prick.
It was just so boring. Like, really, I was really hoping for him to die. And Adam Driver would be like, I know I raped her and all, but you know, he was a fucking prick. Like, Jesus.
And then
it was no fun to be around.
And then everyone loves Matt Damon at the end.
Yeah. Well, he won. It's God's will.
But the thing, if you think about it, he should have won because he's been in, Legree's walking around living the high life.
Right.
And Matt Damon's a professional soldier.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It should have ended even earlier.
Yeah. Matt Damon shouldn't have had an issue. It shouldn't have had a problem beating Adam Driver.
It's like fucking what's that Gladiator? Like the fucking Caesar's son was an idiot and never fought.
Right.
And
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe was the fucking general of an army. Like, I'll take you out, kid. Come on.
I'm a professional soldier, dude.
Right.
And Matt Damon was like that. He was seasoned in many battles.
Like, I'm a professional soldier and you're a pansy.
It should have been a 20-second fight. At the end
it should have. Absolutely.
Also Ridley Scott, by the way.
So it ends with Matt Damon winds up dying in the Crusades, and she goes on to live a happy life with the kid.
Right.
Good.
It would have been awesome if the kid had fucking black hair.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was waiting for.
And a little goat and a little fucking mustache. little fucking mustache. Like, hey, you're saying it's science.
Long black hair and a mustache.
Long black hair and just a mustache. Fucking it's science. So yeah, really? they made the kid look more like Matt Damon's kid and her kid than.
And the thing with Matt Damon, she says, "Oh, Kylo Ren raped me," and he goes, "Oh, could he do nothing but evil to me?"
Yeah. Did he rape you?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Like I was the one raped.
Yeah.
Get over here so I can bang
you.
Yeah, get over here so I can bang you, so you don't feel. So he's not the last man who had you.
Yeah.
How's that going to make me feel better?
Yeah. Look, Matt, I'm starting not to like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really, I'm thinking this through, and I realize you're not really a nice guy.
Right. When they were asking her questions, and they were like, "Do you enjoy intercourse with your husband?" And she's like, "As long as I don't have to look at his hair." You got a fucked up grill.
Yeah. We got to blow out the candles.
Yeah, we got to blow it. When it's dark, yes.
Maybe.
When it's pitch black,
but I can't even think.
Yeah.
I can't think of what he looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a good look for Matt in this movie.
No. And fucking Adam Driver, as cool as he was a 2-pump chump. True.
So in Adam Driver's version, it was implied that she gave herself to him initially.
Yes.
That's what it's implied, but that's not what you saw.
Right. Yeah. They just well, I didn't see that. Again, fast forward through all that crap again. So
that's the thing is, like, I'm saying from his perspective, it was still a brutal rape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not as brutal as the other one they portrayed. And I'm saying I didn't enjoy watching either of them. And I really didn't need to see it. So this movie had a budget of $100 million. And at the box office, it brought in a whopping $30.6 million.
Yeah.
So this movie did not make a lot of money.
Yeah.
No.
So a bomb, pretty much.
But it's a sign of the times. It was like November, I think.
This was released October 15th. No, September 10th.
Yeah, that wasn't a good time to release a movie.
Oh, no. October 15th in the US and the UK.
Not a good time to put out a movie.
Dude, if this was out during normal times, I don't think it would have made a whole lot of money.
Right.
So this got an 86% on Rotten Tomatoes out of 263 reviews. And I'm going, what the hell are they thinking?
Wow.
Same thing as I was.
Why am I watching fucking movies more than 90 minutes? I agree.
Come on, Rich. It was only 153 minutes.
Well, like I said, I watched 90 minutes. I reported on 90 minutes. I watched all right, maybe 100 minutes.
Maybe 100.
I mean, fucking whatever. Like, I couldn't fast forward enough.
Yeah, this film was brutal to women and my eyes.
Yes. Like I said, when I first watched this movie, it had a weird ending. It was just Adam Driver at a stable watching a horse. So I was just like, that was a weird ending. So I'm like, I don't get it. It didn't go anywhere. It just ended at the stable.
I don't know. It seemed to end with Adam Driver and something called the Undercover Boss.
Yeah. My name is Matt.
Oh, I fast forwarded too much.
Yeah, I'm a radar technician. We know it's Kylo. Hey, Boomer.
I'm telling you, Adam Driver should be in more comedies.
Yes. He was great in This Is Where I Leave You.
Yeah, he was also great in that heist movie. What the heck was that called?
Lucky.
Did we watch it?
Yeah, we reviewed it. Lucky something. That's right. Lucky something.
I don't remember it. Was it a comedy?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. It's the same guy that did Ocean's 11.
I don't remember that.
Oh, we got to see House of Gucci. He's
House
in
of
that.
Gucci. Yeah.
Also Ridley Scott, so it's probably long.
Well, I'll watch 90 minutes of it.
Yeah, but I think House of Gucci, you can laugh at it because of all the bad accents and stuff.
That is true. And also, I can fast forward through a lot of it.
Especially, you got to see it, especially for the accent from 3 Seconds to Mars there. 10 Seconds to Mars. What's his puss? The Joker.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
He's supposed to be really funny in that.
Yeah, he's supposed to have like a really over the top accent, like "Phenomenal, this is no good."
Dominic DeCoco.
Yeah.
Anthony Margaretti.
Logan Lucky. Logan Lucky.
I just watched Inglourious Basterds today, so.
Oh, really? Yeah. Antonio Margaretti.
And you? Dominic DeCoco. One more time. Dominic DeCoco. Bravo.
And the Jew hunter knows the whole time what's going on.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant.
Yeah.
But when when he came out
so
with
good.
speaking fluent Italian.
Yeah.
Oh, you must sing your name.
Yes.
The movie's so good.
Did you say it? Gorlami. that was my favorite. Gorlami.
But I don't speak Italian.
Yeah. I don't speak Italian. That's why I said third best.
That's why I said third.
That's why I said third best. Why don't you start practicing right now? Shut the fuck up.
Know what the problem with fighting in the basement is?
Yeah.
You're fighting in the basement. You're fighting in a fucking basement.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Now all you would be warriors here understand this. When you join my outfit, you take on a debit. A debit you owe me. And that's 100 Nazi scalps off of the head of 100 dead Nazis.
And I want my scalps.
I need my scalps.
Yeah. You will give me my scalps. Or you will die trying.
Is it the best Brad Pitt performance?
No, but
it might be. What else is better?
But he loves those character acting parts.
Yeah,
he loves that stuff.
Yep, I love him doing it.
Mexican standoff. I have a gun. Yeah. Now, Warren, you have the gun, and I come down there and you shoot me, and these guys up here. They drop the grenades onto you and you die. That where we come through, and that's a fucking Mexican standoff.
Why are we talking about a Bochner film?
Because it was. Are we still talking about this fucking Ridley Scott nightmare? It was messed up about at the end though when they horse drug Adam Driver off and
good God,
yeah,
that looked real too.
Yeah, stripped him down to his Jesus pants.
Yeah,
fucking
that's right. He was
then he was wearing his Jesus undies.
I think Adam Driver is such into his parts that might have been him.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking crazy.
He did a really good job of looking dead.
Yeah, and it didn't look like a dummy.
No,
it didn't.
And how they strung him up is not like, yeah.
It's Ridley Scott is, we're going to tie a rope to your feet, and the horse is going to drag you across this courtyard.
Yeah. Got it.
How fast? How fast? We don't know.
we don't know. So,
how fast? I don't know.
It depends on the horse, actually.
Yeah, really depends on the
and
horse.
we think we got all the rocks.
Yeah.
Off the ground. But
fingers crossed, buddy.
Now you don't want to move because you don't want to do this twice.
You don't want to do this a one shot. There's a one take, one shot deal.
that was brutal. God damn.
That's so funny. Anyway, what do you give it?
Me?
Yeah.
So yes,
I give it 2.
2. All right, Carl.
I thought it was well shot. Battle scenes are great. I like the story. Yes, the rapes were a little brutal.
A little?
I thought it was really well shot and actually really well written. 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah. I think it should have gotten way more attention than the Gucci fucking movie.
I gotta say, I've seen porn that made me less fucking uncomfortable than that scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope so.
Jesus Christ.
Porn's not supposed to make you feel
no, but I mean, like, when you're watching it, when you first, when I'm talking about when you're young and you first come across it, you're like, holy shit. Like it didn't even make me that uncomfortable. Like it was worse. The only thing I liked in this movie was fucking Ben Affleck, and he was terrible.
He wasn't
fucking terrible in this movie. But he was the only fucking light.
He was terrible.
It's true. Like he didn't act in this. He acted like Ben Affleck. but he was fucking terrible. But it was the only fucking like ray of light in this miserable fucking movie.
You didn't like Driver's performance?
I mean, yeah, it was good, but it was just like I said, it was just too fucking depressing and miserable. And, you know, like Ben Affleck was the only fucking thing. I was just like, oh, thank God he was in it. He's fucking terrible, though.
I like a depressing and a miserable movie sometimes.
Yeah, but not a fucking 9-hour like, you want to depress me, knock me out in fucking 60 minutes.
2.5.
You know?
Oh, you're lowering your score. Don't let him bully you into lowering your score.
No, 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to give it a 2, just because of Ben Affleck. That was it. And Matt Damon's terrible haircut. No one acted great in it. Although
and no one used a French accent.
No, not at all. And who was the blonde broad who got what was her name?
Jodie Comer.
Yeah, she was she's cute. That's so Ben Affleck having a good time all the time. He was like Viv from fucking Spinal Tap. Have a good time all the time.
Oh, and you know who played the mother, right?
Yeah.
Did not recognize. Who was that?
The mother was Rebecca's mother in the second season of Ted Lasso.
That's right.
God,
That's
okay.
right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, 2, Ben Affleck, horrible, but fucking fuck this movie. Yeah.
So
Matt Damon was fucking miserable.
Let's not speak on it again.
Ugh.
It was bad.
So I saw the preview for Batman.
Yes.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
I fear what it is. I want to like it, and I fear, but there's no way I'm going to go into a theater to watch it in 3 hours. I've got to pee at some point.
Is it 3 hours?
It's 2 hours and 55 minutes.
Oh,
so there's 3 villains in this.
Wow.
Well, there's the Riddler, there's Catwoman. What's the other villain?
The Penguin.
The Penguin's in this?
The fucking thing, the thing that I saw, the picture, has a dude who looks like the Penguin.
Why do they have to fill it with too many villains? One villain. You only need one villain.
Right.
Someone famous is playing the Penguin too.
Oh, I can't stand that when they put too many villains in a movie.
I gotta say, I'm pretty juiced about Catwoman though.
Who's that?
What's her name? Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe, yeah.
Yeah, she could be good.
So I don't know. I saw two different trailers, and I'm saying this could either be really good or it could be really bad.
Could be a disaster.
Yeah.
And,
but when they said that running time, I'm going, no,
yeah,
I can't do it. I can't sit in the theater that long. I'm going to have to pee at some point, even if I don't drink something.
I can do
right.
it.
Not me. No.
Richie can't make it through a normal length movie without peeing. At some point, he gets up to leave. And then I got to fill him in on what happened.
That's because I drink a big soda.
And you spilled your popcorn. You got to go refill.
Well, that is true.
What?
Now I'm gonna have to I'm trying to find that fucking Batman thing, so I know I'm not losing my mind.
I believe you.
I think it's Colin Farrell playing the Penguin. I think.
Is it called The Batman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. The Batman film.
Can anyone beat Danny DeVito doing the Penguin?
Yeah. Fucking Burgess Meredith.
Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, Paul Dano is the Riddler.
It's not bad.
Jeffrey Wright as James Gordon.
Oh. Whoa. That's pretty good.
John Turturro as Carmine Falcone.
No shit.
Peter Skarsgård as Gil Coulson, the district attorney.
Okay.
Whoever that dude is.
Is that supposed to be the Penguin?
I believe so.
Andy Serkis as Alfred.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, that's true. Colin Farrell as Oswald Oz Cobblepot, the penguin.
Yeah, nailed it. I'm in on that fucking movie. Directed by Matt Reeves. Good director.
Colin Farrell.
Well, Ben Affleck was originally set to direct, write, and produce and star in The Batman, but left the project in 2017 due to several factors. Like, he's probably saying this is shitty.
If Ben Affleck is leaving, it's going to be fucking terrible. If Ben Affleck is like, this ain't good.
What were the several factors?
I don't know. It just says due to several factors.
Yeah, several factors.
I believe he went into rehab and was like drinking too much.
Well, if you read that script, you would drink too much too.
Yeah, well.
Now he's doing commercials for sports betting.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
One vice to another. So yeah,
dude, did you see that Eli Manning, Peyton Manning commercial?
Yes.
For the Caesars sports betting?
Which one? There's like 3 of them now.
The one where they're sitting there with JB Smooth and
Which one?
Halle Berry.
Which one? There's like 3 of them.
The one when they're there's 3 of them. Because it had a good whatchamacallit, Peyton Manning line.
Yeah.
When he like goes, but not as good as the helmet catch. And he goes, I would have hit him in the numbers, I think.
Yeah. So now there's one with the older brother as well.
Yeah, he's in it too.
Right, but he didn't have a speaking part.
No, he didn't.
There's one in this one
that he has a speaking part.
Yeah, he has one word, but JB Smooth is like, he goes, "That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Manning. My favorite Manning."
And now there's one with Archie Manning as well.
Who's that? The dad?
The dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Former professional football quarterback Archie Manning.
Yes.
Peyton's funny.
Peyton's incredibly funny.
He's hosted on an entire episode of Saturday Night Live in the past.
Yeah.
But just last week, he was on Weekend Update.
Andy just texted me that tonight. He's like, "Did you see Peyton on Weekend?" I said, "No, I didn't see it."
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
It is. It is real funny.
No, he is good. So yeah, there's like 3 of them now. What's the older son's name?
Archie, Peyton, Eli, and Connor.
Is it Connor?
I think it's Connor.
That's the oldest one.
Yeah.
Right.
And he was a wide receiver in college. In fact, he played, I believe, in the same high school team as Peyton Manning as a wide receiver, but he blew out his knee and he never went into professional.
Wow.
Bummer for him, man.
Yeah, I think he did all right, though.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. Can I borrow a couple bucks, Peyton?
Yeah.
He's fun.
So I got to bring this up. Remember I said how Hallmark broke me?
Yeah.
Now they really broke me.
Oh. It got worse?
Yeah.
How could it get worse?
Oh, wow.
It was a story about aspiring butlers in love with Rex Manning as the head of the butler school.
I'm going to have to watch that one.
Rich, it is so incredibly terrible. It is
not today, and not on Rex Manning Day.
So it's got this woman butler, and ever since she was a little child, she has aspired to be a butler. And the things that she says on why she wants to be a butler, I want to take care of important people so they were free to reach their full potential.
Oh.
You don't aspire to be a butler. You end up being a butler.
Well, she aspired to it. All her life she wanted to be a butler, and she finally gets accepted into the American Butler Academy with Rex Manning as the headmaster.
The ABA.
The American Butler.
And it's got lines like the upstart butler who is devil may care in butler school, but he seems to know everything about being a butler.
So he's like the evil butler?
No, he's a good he's the love interest. But he really doesn't want to be a butler, but he comes from a long line of butlers. and it's expected that he be a butler.
Oh my God.
And he tells her butling is substandard at one point.
Butling?
That is the line.
All right, now I can't watch it. And
your butling is substandard.
Not only do I can't watch it now. Not only, but I don't like you for saying that. Me hearing that makes me hate you right now. And I love you. You're my brother. Well, if you want to email us, and destroymail@gmail.com, buy us a cup of coffee and make Jim some money, and go to Amazon and share the link.
Okay. You go to damnshow.co in order to buy us a cup of coffee. Click the link to buy us coffee. You can support the show, or you can use the Amazon link. We made $2.36 last month. So,
there you go.
Wow.
That's raking in the dough.
So I have a great idea for our next show. And Carl, you'll probably back me on this.
Should we talk after?
No, Jim should do a whole pre-recorded, buy us a coffee and the email and all this, so he could just put it in at the end before, he can clip it in before we say.
What Richie is talking about is a post roll.
Yeah, post roll, whatever the fuck that is.
Then it's the same. Then it's the same every week, and people
will
not listen. But now they listen because we banter while talking about it.
Yeah, I figured you were going to come up with that bullshit now, but whatever. Yeah, buy us a coffee then. Buy us enough coffee so Carl can fucking sound normal and not not do this shit on his phone.
Carl had a few technical difficulties before we started the show today.
I'm going to start doing it on my phone. So I can sit outside and smoke a cigar.
No, you're not going to do that.
So when he was outside, you couldn't hear?
Huh?
I'm going to test it. We're going to test it.
No, we're not testing it.
Why?
I live in a really quiet neighborhood.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I live in Mayberry.
Dude, I heard everything that was going on out there.
That's out there with the microphone. And I put in my earbuds Carl, and we'll be good.
I'd rather have you sounding proper.
I'd rather smoke a cigar.
I understand that. I know what you'd rather do, but you can't.
Well, how come how come you'd rather have me and then it works, but what I'd rather have doesn't?
Because I know
I'd rather you not tell me.
I know it sounds bad.
I'd rather you not tell me any Hallmark fucking movie premises anymore.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to overrule you once again.
Yeah.
I'd prefer not to hear the word Hallmark the rest of my life. I'd be fine in all aspects.
The next time at the end when you just say, so I watched this Hallmark movie, I'm just gonna hit leave. I'm gonna go. So
all right, well.
There you go. That's our stuff. Damn Junior Podcasting is brought to you by who's our sponsors?
We don't have sponsors.
No one. Brought to you by Jim.
Who's our sponsor?
Damnshow.co.
Damnshow.co. All right, that's it, kids. I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Good night, damnation. You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy All Television.
Damn Junior Podcasting.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly classic TV, especially bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah. For real. Destroy All Television. Damn Show.
Yes, kids, Destroy All Television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.